Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to my Project Pan update number, I think it's number 7 or number 8, I don't know, numbers. If you are not familiar with Project Pan, it's essentially taking a bunch of products, makeup products, or sometimes people do like skincare or hair care or whatever care, and working on them until you finish them. So if you want to see like the progress of where I'm up to now, you can watch my other videos. They'll be linked somewhere. There'll be a playlist or a thing, I don't know, whatever. So I'm going to start with my empty product. I have one. I finished the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Finally, it took me a long time to get through this. I don't mind it. It's okay. It's not something that I would buy again, but I did have a backup because another one came. Like, I've got the Lorac Pro and the Lorac Pro 2, and they both come with one of these. So I've cracked open the second one. I want to finish it and then move on to different eye primers. Besides this, the only other eye primer that I have is the Too Faced Glitter Glue Primer, which is the best primer, but not really necessary for just standard eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm just going to work through my other one of this and find something else to love. Okay, progress. This is the Australis primer, the original primer. I put this in my project last month and I actually used it quite a bit. I didn't wear a lot of makeup in August because I had my surgery at the end of July and then a week of recovery, and also my skin has been really like bad breakouts since I got back from Japan, and I've been using a product that makes my skin extremely dry and peel a lot. So when I don't have to wear makeup, I'm not wearing makeup. Oh, I'm dropping everything. So I didn't wear a lot of makeup this month, but when I did wear it, I used this primer and I would use a lot of it because my skin is really like dry and disgusting at the moment. I can really slather this on because it's a hydrating type primer. Now, when I went to check my progress on this by holding a torch up to it, I realized it's still sitting at the line that I marked when I put it in the project. Oh my god, that was like, I could have cried. I was like, no, how did this happen? I think what's happened is when I originally marked it, there must have been product sort of up here, stuck up in the top. And as I've had it like standing up, which I usually have this one laying down when I store it, I've had this one standing up. I think product has settled, so I've essentially just used up the invisible product that I didn't know was in there. So no progress to show on this one, but hopefully next month. Colourpop Between the Sheets Super Shock Cheek colour. So I've hit pan on this again. Every time I hit pan on it, I use it until it's like too difficult to pick up product on a sponge or a brush or whatever, and then I like smooth it all back down because it's cream and hit pan again. This is starting to get a little bit dry. I'm noticing that when I try and pick this up with a sponge or a brush, little chunks of it will sort of break away. So I know that this is getting drier. I'm hoping that I can finish this before it becomes too difficult to use. So I really need to sort of put my head down and my butt up when it comes to using this one. I did pick up the NARS. There's a new cheek palette that came out. It was launched in Australia, I think, earlier in the month. I bought that and I've been playing with that a lot. So this has sort of gone to the wayside, but I need to get back into it. Okay, e.l.f. Tea Rose Lipstick. Okay, this is funny because I'm wearing it now, but I just measured this before filming, and I don't know if you guys will really be able to see. The progress that I have on this is just a little bit less than what I've had over the last 2 months, and that is really strange to me because I hardly use this in August. but used it so much in the months prior. So I don't understand. I don't understand how I have so little progress over the last 2 months, and then this month it was like a lot of progress for very little use. Frustrating, but I'll keep going. I'm still loving the colour, so it's fine. I'm happy to continue to use it. While we've got the little sheet out, let me show you my Rimmel East End Snob Liner, which I put in last month. I've used quite a bit of this. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Used quite a bit. This stuff is really, really creamy, so I go through it very quickly. This will definitely be done by the next update, and I feel like if I had used this a little bit more and worn my e.l.f. lipstick a bit more, I like to pair them together, this would have been gone. Like, I probably only would have needed to, you know, use it for maybe a week more than I actually did. So this will be gone on the next update, no doubt about it. Okay, my last 3 products, I literally, like, I completely forgot about them. Completely. Like, they just didn't even exist to me. First up is the Australis Metallics in Gold Gaga. Didn't even touch it. Didn't touch it once. Not a single time. So, well done, Hayley. Well done. Bourjois eyeshadow in 08. I use this as a highlighter. Again, probably used it like twice. I'm sick of it. However, we are in spring now in Australia, which means the sun is coming out more, and there are days where I can wear like sleeveless shirts, which is really cool. So I can start putting this on my body again. I want to finish this. I want to finish this before the end of the year. This particular product has made me realize that I need to stop buying highlighters, because if I can't even get through an already used eyeshadow that I would use as a highlighter in a year, there's a problem. Like, this shit, it goes a long way, and so do other highlighters, and I have way too many of them. Like, I wouldn't physically be able to use them all up in a lifetime. I'll be gifting them to my children in my will. Alright, last product that I literally just, I don't think I used this a single time. This is my Sugar Baby eyeshadow. There's the tiniest little bit left, and it's so frustrating that I didn't use it. And that is mainly because I had a few, oh, the phone's ringing. I had a few new eyeshadow palettes come into my life in August. First, it was the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which we destroyed on the Makeup Breakup, repressed, and I've been playing with that. There's also the crazy Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I also picked up the Colourpop Femme Rosa She palette. So I've mostly been dedicating my time to playing with the Subculture palette because I want to review it, and I found it to be a very polarizing palette, I suppose. So I've been using that pretty much every time I do my makeup, because I'm trying to like find ways to like actually make it work easily. So this just was not on my radar. It's just like, yeah. But I'm hoping to film my Subculture review today when I'm filming this, and pretty much just put it in a drawer and never touch the fucking thing again. So hopefully I will remember to try and use this more often in September. Since I finished up one of my 8 products, I am introducing a new one to keep my project rolling. I've got the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Concealer here. I've been using this a little bit lately. I've had it in my stash for a while, and I thought, you know what, I've got to start to use up some of these concealers that have just been sitting at the wayside, you know, not really loved, but not crappy enough to just throw away. So I'm going to give this one a go. It does have a little bit of like, oh, it did, and then I shook it up. Anyway, it had a little bit of sort of clear packaging, like where I could sort of see through it where the product has settled, but I'm not 100% sure how much is in here, so I have held a torch up to it, not seeing through it properly, but what I'll do is I'll store it standing up throughout the month, and hopefully it will settle a little bit, and we'll be able to see at the next update. Alright guys, so that's it for my Project Pan update number whatever. If you are doing a Project Pan series on YouTube, feel free to leave your links down below so others can find you and I can watch you and do all that stuff. I like to watch other people do Project Pan stuff as well because it helps to inspire me, and I think all makeup junkies should be trying to focus on at least one makeup product in their stash to help justify all the money that we spend on makeup that we probably don't need but we love anyway, so whatevs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Bye!